Ladies and gentlemen, how is everybody doing today? This is another day of the Sports Money Plays. My name is Joe. How you all doing today? Hey, today we're going to be talking about different ways and how I would actually use something yesterday. I used ChatGPT to give me a little bit of a simulation kind of thing on a game and turned around and used it, and it actually won the bet for me because I actually did the play. It happened to be the Illinois Kentucky game on the college basketball. It was telling me it was like a 144. Sportsbook had it at under 167. And I ended up, that was like a 20-point margin. I went like this. I said, you know what? I'm going to take the under. This is telling me it's supposed to be way under by 20 points. I'm going to take the under. I'm going to go and bet it out. Well, just so happened the game finished right around 150. I ended up winning the bet. So I decided that today I was going to test the market out with Monday. Since I'm here at home by myself today, I'm going to end up trying to figure out if these systems work. So we're going to dive right into it, and I'm going to let you guys know on a few bets that I just ended up putting in. I asked Chat to simulate some basketball games. I like these women's college basketball to simulate it, and we're going to bet based on this particular strategy. Now we're trying to aim for a 60% to 70% winning percentage. So we have room to lose games as long as we don't lose completely, like every single one of them. So currently, I looked at the simulation. Like, we ended up starting with the Illinois-Texas women's basketball game for their tournament, and I ended up, got my paper here. We ended up with a Texas. They were expecting Texas to win 75-70, and so when I looked at the odds at the Sportsbook, they have Texas winning by 18.5 points, with the over-under being 132. Now we're looking at this. We're looking at 145 over, with Texas only winning by 5. So of course I'm going to take Illinois Illinois plus 18.5, and I took the over 132.5 to bet on it today. Currently losing the bet because I'm looking at the score right now. Texas is in the third quarter, 47-25. And so 22 points, I'm looking at a 22-point margin with a 72 overall. But we still got 4 minutes left, so we're going to be doing about 14 minutes to make 60 points. It can be done if there's a lot of fouls and all that get called. There we go. There was 2 points. The next game I got is looking at Iowa, Oklahoma. The 1,000 game simulation shows that Iowa 80 points versus Oklahoma 72, but the Sportsbook has Oklahoma favored. So I took Iowa plus 5.5. The over/under is not to my liking right now, because it's over under is 156, but we're projecting about a 152. So I'm not liking that. And the reason why I'm doing this is because we're looking for, and it even tells me, between the simulated difference and the over-under difference. Simulated difference, if you're looking for the spread, you have to give it a pretty good advantage if you're 4 points or over. Over-unders, if you're 5 points or over, those give you a little bit of advantage. But let's say you're losing a plus or minus 5 or plus or minus 4 on the spread level. So we're betting on that way, and we're using this strategy. We're going to try to test that out, see if it works. Now, I've got one that's the Alabama-Maryland game. Both of them are looking like it's going to be a close game. They have Alabama, after the simulation, they have Alabama winning by half a point. Maryland is a -1. So what I did is I actually took, because the over-under is like right around 147, The Sportsbook is showing 152.5. We're looking at a simulated score about 147, just barely under, but I decided to take it anyway. And the Florida State game and LSU, I was looking at it. It's like an 82 to 75 kind of game is what they're expecting. So we're looking at about a 157. The over-under is 169.5, so I took an under on that one. I'm not liking, at the minus 10.5, I'm still not liking Florida State on that one. 3 points is still just too small of a margin. So we're going to try to take a look at that. We're going to be doing more bets today. And hopefully we can actually get some wins. I'm currently testing out the thing, especially the low micro bets at like 22 cents a bet that I'm working on to try to test out different strategies without a lot of investment in it. So hopefully we can make these monies work and start spending more money on these averages. So, and we can make sure that we can actually get ahead. So thank you guys. This is the video I'm going to be doing for your day. Thank you so much today. Keep up with me on the next one. Just for emphasis, I've been doing a lot of sports betting the last couple of days. On the 21st, I made a 63-cent profit, which was 13.94% of return on investment. On the 22nd, I had 15-cent profit, which was a 2.23% return on investment. And then yesterday, I just lost it all back. I lost $1.02, and that's about a negative 22.82% on my investment. So I've had 2 profitable days out of 3, but I'm not hitting my marks. I need to hit that 10%, over 10% daily value. I'm 1 out of 3 when it comes to that. So hopefully we can make a lot of money in these kind of games. And we're tracking to set, when I say return on investment, it means how much did I spend compared to how much I got back, compared to the profit or loss that I got back. That's where we're getting the return on investment. Like if you lose everything you have, you're going to have a negative 100. But that doesn't mean the opposite is true. You can have up to 200, 300, 400, depending on if you're hitting parlays or not. That's why I would always say that negative 22 means for every dollar I spent, I lost 22 cents. That's not too bad. So we're doing pretty good right now. I'm just looking at the scores. There's a lot of high scoring. We're at 83 currently. So I'll get back to you guys later on, maybe later on, weeks down the road, tell you exactly what's going on when it comes to how the strategies turned out. I know that today's March 24th, so we're basically be tracking a little bit at a time. But thank you guys for actually watching these videos. I appreciate it. And I hope to see you guys in another. If you haven't hit it before, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button. Let YouTube know that you like my content. Keep me going. And I will see if I can do a little bit more play-by-play understandings. So, talk to y'all later. Joe is out.